I hope that picks it up. You can hear the eagles calling out. Let's go see if I can find it. I hope that shows up. Both the eagles out and flying. Not sure where one of them went, but there's one of the eagles. Readings from Dystopia. That was kind of a cool surprise. I got out here and I could hear the eagles calling, and I looked and they were kind of playing. So I got my snowshoes on and came over here, and I'm gonna walk out on the ice and see what we can see. So yeah, it's slightly snowing, not very heavy. There's the eagle again, right up there. I don't know where the other one went. But yeah, doing a little bit of snowshoeing. Trying to have a little bit of fun today. The one funny thing for me with snowshoes, I walk slightly crow-footed. My feet are turned slightly out when I walk. And snowshoes almost make it so I have to walk pigeon-toed in order to stop from clacking them together. All right, let's take a trip out this little trail and out onto the ice and see what we can find. It's been some boot-footed people out here today. No snowshoers. Yesterday it was all snowshoes out here. Everywhere I went. You can kind of see my tracks as I did some exploring out here yesterday. And where'd our eagle go? I got a robin right back through there. I've been hearing them the last couple days. One good way to know spring's on the way. I mean, there's some that stay here. And I lost sight. Way back over there is the eagle. It's way back there. That's one of them. Yesterday I saw one of the juveniles again. Oh, right. Down on the ice. I found this corner back here yesterday. There's got to be a spring that comes in along this point right here, because the ice was super slushy right there. And it wasn't like normal top melt. So let's see if I can get out here and not fall through. We've been below freezing the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, 6 days. So I'm not that concerned with the ice melting. They did a test hole back up there and the ice was about 6 inches thick. So yeah, I'm not that worried about it. Alright, let me get out to this point and we'll see what we can see. So again, there's no zoom on this camera, but I spy with my little eye one eagle in the nest. So the other one went out for just a fly or a hunt. Not sure. I always check these big trees right here. Sometimes you'll see one of the juveniles there. And then other times I've been out here and the juveniles are right down here on these trees. But I have no sight of them today, strangely enough. And these will be the two from last spring. Yeah, it might be one right up there. I need my binoculars. Actually, no, I think that's going to end up being an owl. I don't have anything to zoom in with to look. But yeah, the lake's looking really nice today. I forgot what bird that is. There's a bunch of them. And I'm heading this way. You can see the trail, or what's there. Good day. Actually, I had to open my jacket up. Got a little hot. This will be a 2-mile day. Just not feeling it today. I probably would feel like doing it if I went over to Redgate, but I didn't really have the time for the drive. And take a look at my trail back behind me. I always like when you come out after a snowfall. I can see where some deer have been down, and one person here in front of me has been down the trail. But if you look at that, and now turn around and look at that, the snowshoes with the tails, I beat down the path pretty good, which is always a good thing. Makes it easier on the next person to come through in boots. Or tennis shoes. I saw somebody out here the other day walking around in tennis shoes. Really? It was like 10 or 11 degrees. And the guy's walking around in just tennis shoes out here. Not even trail hikers. You know, like my trail runners or something like that. Plain old tennis shoes. Let's see how close I can get without scaring her off. There's a doe right there. Oh, nope, there she goes. Sometimes the snowshoes don't seem to bother them. She stopped right back up here. And two, I've noticed, and I don't know if this is right, but when I'm wearing my blue, you know, my Gore-Tex coat, the deer don't seem to pay as much mind to me. I don't know. Can they not see blue? But when I'm wearing this green one, they just, they bolt. And really quick, too. Alright. Let's see what's up ahead here. I have a fresh set of tracks going in right there. Another set going on diagonal. Another set follows the trail down. That little doe is right back up there. She's kind of looking away. You can see her rump right here. She's about 60 feet in, 70 feet in. Got some deer moving across right here in the trees. You can see the tail on one. Maybe besides the car noise, you'll get a little bit of the sound of the woods. It's starting to sound like spring out here. Alright, I got 3 straight in here. 1, 2, and the other one's, there goes the other one, heading to the right. Now all 3 of them are moving across. A lot of times there'll be a couple deer laying right here, but nobody today. Got 4 or 5 deer right through here. You can see they're kind of looking at me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Would help if I wasn't walking off the path. There's one up ahead of them. It's funny is they don't know what to make of me. Right here between these trees. They're just steady looking at me. So there's a couple yearlings in there. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right out there. Oh, 7. There was 2 over there. Heard this big ruckus. I'm like, what the hell is that noise? 3 squirrels came running across the trees and dove into their nest right there. They were back over here somewhere. And they all ran into their nest. I should probably name the different herds. So there's a couple right back over here, and then they progress down this way. And there's one right there. So my guess is they're coming out of their yard, which is right back here. I don't know, 50 feet, 60 feet again. You can kind of see an upright tree here that forks off a lot with snow on it. It's right there is their yard. And they hang out there most windy days because they've got big windbreak from all this scruff back here. So the north and the east winds stay off of them, and then they hang around out here. You might be able to see them moving around back here. I don't see anybody here. Posted pictures and a video on Facebook the other day. There's usually a group of 3 or 4 right out here in this cut. And they're always scrounging for feed. I wanted to do a hero shot, you know, a walk by for my daughter. But in order to get to the trees, I have to actually disturb the snow to get over to the trees to mount the camera. And it's just, I don't know, I love seeing the undisturbed snow, so I try not to disturb it unless I have to. Get in there and get your shot. Man, nobody's walked this path, this part of the path since yesterday, because it's nice and clean. You can only see my path from yesterday. It was one other snowshoer yesterday in front of me. I never quite caught up to him, but I laughed. He did a loop right here, just stepping out in the snow. I think it's time to resynchronize my watch to my pace. It's way off. It says I did 3,600 steps, and my watch says I'm at my phone says I'm at 2.2 miles, the GPS on the phone. So it's, what is it? Now I forgot, 2,500 steps per mile-ish. So, something ain't jiving, but I'm sure my gait is different. You know, my stride is different with the snowshoes on, so, especially with the long tails on. Anyway, battery's almost dead. So, we finish this last little bit, and I'll see you guys back in the car. Alright, so I'm back in the car. It's not, what is it, 23 degrees. It's not bad out, but I got a sweaty hat head right now. GPS says 2.6 miles. The watch, well, now is pretty close to that. Who knows? Maybe it's just acting up because of being exposed to the cold. Yeah, don't you love my head? Anyway, that's it for today, guys. I'm going to try and get out this weekend and do something. I don't know. May head over to Redgate and try and do a longer snowshoe trip and make a lunch out. Oh yeah, curry in the woods. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. Be good, be well, wear a mask, stay smart, be strong, and stay mighty. And we'll see you guys soon. Get out and enjoy the winter. Don't stay cooped up. Bye-bye, guys. That's the shot walking away. Hopefully I don't bust my ass.